Well, greetings everybody, welcome back to another Journey episode. This is episode 98 of the series. We're so close to 3 digits. As you can see, we're at the mining area, and we're at the long lake, very close to the arena. And my plan for this episode is to create a back door to the mining area. Just a way through the mountain effectively, which I think might be a little unnecessary, but, you know, just to give it another end, if you know what I mean. Just to give it a bit more structure, just to set out my stall with regards to the layout. We could have a side door as well, right enough. There's no reason why we can't, this mountain range is big enough. I was planning on putting it here, because I'd done the measurements from the other side, and that, well, it's an easy place to put it. See, there's not much of a cliff face there. I mean, we could put it here, but that's just a wee bit boring. And then if you go down here, it becomes a bit more challenging because the road goes away off there. There's not much of a hill here. And then by the time you're way over there, then, you know, is it the same hillside? Is it different hills? I don't know. So I think we're just going to go back and we're going to put it over here. Now the question is, do we put it up high? Do we put it down low? Should I go from this side? Should I go from the other side? There's so many questions at the moment. We can put it right between the trees, actually, right here. I remember this. I remember blocking that up. And I got 1 or 2 builds I want to do on the inside of this door, between here and the place we've been working on. But yeah, I was thinking of putting up here. Why 90? Should we put up here? Yeah, let's put up here, why not? It's made for a door. As you can see, it's, you know, like a bit of a hillside, a bit of a shelf, if you like. So we're just going to dig away some of this. We're not going to do the bare rock style like we did at the front door, and I don't think the door is going to be quite as epic, or quite as big, rather. Oh, not there. Let's put that there. That might be all we need, just a 3x3 door. Alright, time to start digging. So, let me think. Yeah, so episode 100's coming up. I've got, well, we're going to be doing something rather special for episode 100, and several episodes following that. You'll see what that is at the time. But overall, it's just fantastic the series has come this far. Of course, it can be debated just how much we've done. Certainly in recent episodes, I've tried to lessen my volume of work to make episodes easier to make. But, you know, certainly for the first 50 or so episodes, we did a lot. So yeah, it's nice to take a more chill approach, I think. Right. I always want to come from another angle, honestly. I always want to go to the other side and come at it from this way. Let's do that. Let's just focus on linking up the two. You can take screenshots, I believe. Let's see. So screenshots of the coordinates. There we go. Not sure if I've ever shown this, but this is the water hole. Just at this back door. This is another back door. So we're going to attempt to join up with the back door from this tunnel here. You might be wondering, this is just a bang average cave. Why am I doing it from here? Well, it's because it's not a bang average cave. It is, and I probably have just passed it. Or maybe I'm just lost. I'm lost in my own tunnels. Fantastic. Yep, I'm lost. That's embarrassing. Right, so here's the big room. I thought this tunnel linked up with the tunnel that was like round the corner here. Anyway, the point is we're trying to join up the two, which obviously lessens the mine's size or scope, but it, you know, whatever. I'm not overly bothered. Random flower. Yeah, I think it's over here we're going to do it. This lines up very well with the X coordinate. The X coordinate is almost perfectly lined up with here. So what I'm going to do, well, let's get rid of some of this for starters. And we can just go straight ahead and then join up with it. Okay, so we've kind of got the tunnel lined up. It's very cramped here, but we can open it up maybe later. But as you can see, we're just going to, I think, start descending. Unfortunately, we're still going to run into the ballet gravel, but that's okay. This should take too long. Well, I was hoping to do one or two other things on this episode, but we could leave them till next episode, depending on how long this takes. We need to descend to 90, Y90. And again, it's not Y90 as in feet position, it's Y90 as in head position. So, yeah, just keep that in mind whenever I'm talking about Y levels. The only time that would ever matter is if we were comparing it to the present day, when obviously feet position is the one that matters. Okay, here we are. We are 40 blocks away. 40 blocks from where we need to be, so I'm just going to dig this way. And if my calculations are correct, which I'm confident they are, we should poke out the side of the hill, or the side of the hill we just started digging from at the start of this episode. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Hey, there we go. Brilliant. Good stuff. So we've linked one side of the hill to the other. It'd be nice if we had a side door as well, but that's even further away. That's probably, you know, a couple hundred blocks away. And by the side door, I mean coming out close to the base. But we would have to get through the maze first, which I've yet to successfully get through the maze, although I think I could. Anyway, this is it. I might as well just widen this tunnel out. I did have the idea of doing a build here, but I'm not sure if there's space. I'm not sure if I'll have time. When I say a build, I don't mean a small one. I mean a pretty big one. We might have to wait and do that another time. But I'll widen this out anyway, and maybe we can sort the door out at the other side. So I've got the entire hallway sorted with stone. We've got stairs at the end, which obviously makes the climb a little easier. What I'm going to do is work a wee bit at the front to try to link the path down there up here. Not sure we'll do that. Maybe just dig it into the hill or something. So that's probably the best shout. Let's just quickly make ourselves some stairs. This is something I've been planning to do for ages, by the way. Like, it's not an understatement to say that I've, on at least 2 occasions I think before this, I'd planned to do this. I never got round to it, either due to lack of time or lack of ideas, but I just saw, I was walking past this place, I just saw it, I was like, yep, that looks good. We'll do it there. We'll build the tunnel there. Should we get rid of the top layer? So obviously makes a bit more work, but it makes a wee bit of sense. We can do that another time. I know I said I wasn't going to do the bare rock kind of look, but I kind of want to just add some bare rock to the top here, like that. There we go. Brilliant. Alright, now what? Now we need the stairs, as I said. We will probably place them here. Like so. And we're going to have to make it go at an angle, just because, well, that makes most sense to myself. The hill does kind of slope down at an angle, so if we do it like this, it should be alright. Was that it? Was it that easy? Was it really that easy? Does that look weird? It does kind of look weird. It's like you're going to fall off. It's like the leading staircase. No, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's just kind of, yeah, it looks very peculiar. Very, very peculiar. Alright, there we go. Job done. Actually, I do kind of want to put a bit of a, like, sides on it, if you know what I mean. But I'm not sure if stone's the answer. And if stone's the answer, I don't know what the question is. Should we do that? This kind of negates the foundations we just put on, the foundations of cobble. Alright, job done. I'm satisfied with that. Could make it look better. Might do at some point, but the point is, it's all in place, infrastructure's in place, and we're able now to just move on with our lives and yeah, build on this in future. Okay, so one project I thought we could work on is the skelly spawner down here. Now, I'm planning to do another arena build. This time, instead of fighting zombies, I'm going to be fighting skeletons. And this wasn't something I really wanted to do, but since I found the spawner down here, it's in just such a good location, such a handy location to implement into something like that. So close to the ground, it can be activated from the ground. So what we're going to do is we're not going to work on the upper section today, but we're going to, at the very least, get the infrastructure underground working so that, the skeletons can be brought to the surface. So that's project number 2 for today. And hopefully if we do that, we can get rid of that hole next to the house, if you know what I mean. So we've got to just do what we normally do. And I actually found 2 spawners. It wasn't a double spawner. I found a few double spawners in my time, like not obviously discounting blaze spawners and cave spider spawners, since those are generated structure specific. But I found a double zombie spawner in my Journal Worlds, and then I think I was doing a world with Dolmo back in the day, and we found a double spawner, but it was 2 different mobs. I couldn't tell you what they were, whether it was zombie spider, zombie skeleton, spider skeleton, but it was 2 mobs that weren't the same, and it was I think that was one of the first double spawners I ever found, or we ever found. So it was that was pretty cool. But this wasn't a double spawner that I found in this world. It was 2 spawners that were possibly within 32 blocks of each other, which would mean they could both be active at exactly the same time. Now, how useful that is, I don't know, because obviously I've already got a skeleton, a spider spawner. It was a spider and a zombie spawner that I found. Obviously, we've already got a spider spawner. Feathers aren't overly useful, which is partly why I haven't, tried to implement a zombie grinder in my world, and I've been like, oh yeah, the arena, that's how you get feathers, which is kind of true, but the point is it's not something that I'm particularly bothered about. I get plenty of feathers from the passive mob farm anyway, and the hostile one gives a fair amount as well, so yeah, I'm not sure we'll do anything with them, but we can go and check them out, see what they're like. Okay, so as with most spawners, it seems to be a little wider than it is long, or a little longer than it is wide, whichever way you're looking at it. And what we're going to do is we're going to figure out where skeletons can spawn, what side, because I forgot what the spawning rules for these are. Let's place a torch there. So hopefully those are dark rooms, and hopefully a skeleton will spawn in each one. Okay, so the spawner's directly below this, but I think we're going to have the arena over here, just because I don't want it right in front of that front door, if you know what I mean. We might have to dig out a bunch of sand, which isn't a bad thing. It means it will give us enough sand to fill that crater over there. Let's see if we got any spawns. Oh, hello. We have a spawn, so clearly the mobs are spawning on is that the negative? That's what I've heard. So it's the negative side that's better, basically. So I'm guessing if I create a dark room, let's get rid of that for a moment. If I create a dark room here, a skeleton will spawn, compared to if I create a dark room here. Because wait, that's positive, right? Yeah, that's both in the positive directions. Right, okay, well, we can leave that to run, and we'll go back and check the results after I've cleared out a bunch of sand. So as you can see, I have flattened out quite a bit of the area, mainly to get sand, but also to really just create an area where we can build an arena sort of thing. I was thinking of possibly putting it into the ground, but I'm not sure. I could put it partially into the ground, I don't know. Anyway, as you can hear, I think there's a skeleton that spawned underground. I'm not sure where. But let's go and investigate. We don't have... Oh, okay, it spawned in here. Right. So we know that this box here and this box here both spawn skeletons, whereas these 2 boxes... That's funny. That is funny. Do we have a creeper spawner nearby? Nah, I'm just kidding. It was clearly a natural spawn. Anyway, that was actually, even though my lack of reaction might not have said much, but I found that pretty amusing. Anyway, so what we've deduced from these tests is that skeletons can spawn on these lines here, but not on, well, not on these lines, basically. So it might be an idea just to have the walls here and make it, because usually I just go the full length and make it, what, 9 by 9, but we might just make it 8 by 8 here. So if we if we just patch this up, and I might as well do the roof as well, because why not? Oh yeah, as you can see, the model of the skeleton is now shown. That was something that I couldn't see for the longest of times in this game. I'm not sure if skeletons will be able to spawn if I take away the floor torches. Guess we'll only know if we find it. Well, we'll only find out if we do that. Right. If one spawns, I'm so dead. I do have some food, but that's not nearly enough. We've only got one arrow. Classic. Right, so what we want to do then, the skeleton spawner, well, we need to make a note of the coordinates, 391962. Hopefully it's not turnite. That doesn't look good. Okay, 391962 is here. So the spawner's right here. So ideally we want the arena to be over here. I'm not sure where I'd put this. Well, see, I'm not sure what I'd put on the outside. As I said, I don't want it to be as big as the last one. I want it to be a bit smaller. We might just make it out of wood and sandstone. But if the centre of the arena is here, we could maybe just do something like, you know, just something around here. I was going to lay it out there, but I figured it's maybe not the best thing to do. Not the best thing to do when I don't have circle generator up and I've not really thought it through. What we could do is we could drive the skeletons to this side or this side. Probably this side or that corner. I'm not sure. I think we'll go that side. If we take them that way, then that means that there's scope for us to have them come up in the stand area. They can come out of a doorway like the zombies have. So we'll push them. Hang on, how far does that reach? Goes all the way. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to place down some torches there, and we're going to dig out this area here. And we might as well, yeah, we might as well just drive them this way. Hang on, how far is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're going to have to drop them down, but that's no issue. And the good thing about doing this build now is it just kind of gets things sorted in terms of infrastructure and setup. It makes it a bit easier for us to work on later. There we go, got all that sorted. So if we place that down, let's get rid of the arrow so that I can pick up the cobble. I've deemed the cobble as a wee bit more important. And I think what we'll do is we'll have the skeletons ascend. We'll have them ascend here. So let's just work on that. Unfortunately, we've only got enough to make about, what, 5 sides? Which isn't great, but it's better than nothing. We'll just have to live with it. I guess we'll have to do a spot of fighting. There we go, 331956. Oh, look at that, perfect. We are on top of the exact block we need to be on top of. Right. It should just be down here. Okay, we'll hop in. Is this where we really want it to be? Yeah, not really. Not really, if I'm being honest. I would kind of prefer it if it was over here. So what we could do is get them to go around the corner and come back here. So what's this? This is 371954. 371954. We'll get it. We'll get them round there. Wait, was this the right one? Oh, it was. It actually was. Right, we're going to take them round to what did they say? 371954. So basically to here. I think that would be better. Should we have a 3-high ceiling maybe? Just going to block that up, I reckon. Oh dear. Oh, gravel man. Gravel man. Na 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 na. Anyway, cringe joke. No, right. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I meant to place a torch. So hard not being able to hotkey. Right. So is it here? 371954. Yes. So we just need to add our sides here. Right, that should be fine. It should be, and then we'll just, because I was going to say dig up, but that's going to be a little difficult when we don't have, well, when we've got water below us. Oh no. Oh no, I'm dead, I'm dead. Oh, flip. Probably shouldn't have run out at this time. Oh look, here we go. So that's where we're going to come up. That's the old pit. This guy's seen us, so I was about to jump down and block it up. We'll do that now. Yeah, mistakes were made. It's not really a mistake, it's more just incompetence. Oh, shoot. Let me in here. Any food? Oh, there's wheat. Epic. Right. What we're going to do is we're just going to get an infinite water spring or water source going. There's bound to be creepers around. You just know there's going to be creepers. There we go. This blew up, by the way, when I was working on it, like a few episodes ago. It was really, really frustrating. I didn't die, but it wouldn't have been that much worse, honestly. It was bad enough just having something blow up. Right, let's hop down here. Yep, that's right. Should we have more signs? We can make a maximum of 2 more signs, so I don't think we'll bother. I think we'll just have the straight up water sources, and hopefully the skeletons can swim fast enough. We could have one. We could have one water source, sign to give them some air. There we go. We got the elevator sorted. So now we just need to test it, make sure it works, and then make sure we build the arena to encompass that, I guess you could say. I'm happy we moved it. I always wish we'd moved it further back, but I kind of understand why we didn't, in the sense that we didn't have enough. Well, we would have had to have dug down a bit. Oh, here was my workbench. I didn't realise my workbench was here. I went and made a new one, but I completely forgot I'd left it up there. Right. What we're going to do, we're just going to jump up here. I just realised we need to make a bunch of water sources there, which we can do using this one. Like so. There we go. Pretty good. Leave that there. Guaranteed one will spawn. I'm actually low. I should not be doing this with low health. Right. First of all, we're going to throw out a few things, just temporarily. We're then going to make ourselves some food. That's worst case scenario, just in case worst case scenario happens. Now it's time to get rid of the bally torches and hope none spawns. I should probably get a torch, not a torch, a sword in my bar. Keep hearing the splashes, and I think a skeleton has spawned. I think one can spawn. Okay, one just dead. Right. That was a lot easier than I anticipated. But that's job done. And now I've got a bunch of bread that I don't know what to do with, so we're going to leave that upstairs in the house. But let's see if the skillies end up coming up to the surface. Is he coming up? Seriously? Oh, he is. Okay then, so it is working. Oh, they're finally come up. It took them a long time. I wonder if that's because they were targeted on me. Maybe these latter ones weren't targeted on me. This is going to be a lot. It's definitely going to be a lot harder than the zombie arena, that's for sure. Is there any more? I hope we can spawn them from the surface. That was the whole reason I wanted to do this. I can hear them. We'll just assume it works. Call it a day there. And then, yeah, we can pick it up in a future episode. Hey, we got another spawner. This wasn't the spawner I was looking for. These aren't the droids you're looking for. No, yeah, I was going to show you the 2 spawners close in proximity, but I guess we'll do that next episode. Let's take down this. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to die. Not at this moment in time. Of course you start to attack as soon as I'm ready to go and light the place up. Oh man. Let's just spam torches everywhere. And I know we take down a lot of dungeons on camera, but it's pretty epic. And we get more saddles. We're really building up a collection of saddles, to be honest. And more wheat. And redstone is always appreciated, as is iron. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode there for today. Thank you all very much for checking it out. I appreciate we've not done a huge amount, but just a few small jobs I wanted to get done. Start of the next episode, I'll hopefully show you the double spawner. Or not the double spawner, the spawner that's, you know, 2 spawners close in proximity to each other. They might not even be that close, but that's what we're doing on camera. We're going to have a better look. And then, apart from that, I'm not sure. Oh no, I might die. Oh, I got such a jump scare there. I'll see you next time.